Okay, everyone. So let's just try to do this question. Now, one of the very key things that you should always remember when doing collocations is you actually need to start by skimming and scanning the text, right? If you cannot skim and scan the text, you will get really confused. Skimming and scanning is really important. So the first thing is skim and scan. What do you see by skimming and scanning the text? By skimming and scanning this text, we can see that this is all about probably like students and part-time jobs, right? So at least you got the main idea from here, and it has given you some key idea to begin with, right? So now one of the key things with that is, let's look at this. Let's start reading. So it says students are increasingly finding it necessary to obtain employment in order to subsidize their income during their time in higher education. The dash income helps to pay for necessities to maintain a social life and to buy clothes. The dash income. So you are trying to describe the word income, right? So in this case, if you look at it, the dash income. So what are you trying to describe over here? What kind of income are you looking at, right? So in this case, think of words that can fit in into this blank. Take a moment, pause over here and think. Okay, if you're not so sure, let's have a look and figure out. So this says the dash income. Can I say imaginary income? Income is never imaginary. Income cannot be unnecessary either. So the best option here is extra. The extra income helps students to pay for necessities, to maintain a social life and to buy clothes, and holding a part-time job helps students too. Now, people who have already done my grammar class, what do you need after the word to? What are we looking for after the word to? After the word to, we need something which is like a verb in the first form, right? Like a simple verb. So in this case, let's have a look and let's try and figure out. So in this case, I got understand, which is a first form verb. I can't put obtaining and receiving, that is automatically, eliminated because of the form of the verb. So in this case, we can probably go to, we cannot have, like, we can't understand skills, we can gain skills for college. Okay, using a part-time job to cut down on borrowing is a sound investment. So you don't want to borrow, as it reduces the dash that will be waiting to be paid off after graduation. So the question here again arises, like, what are we paying off? Like, what are we trying to pay off? So if you look at this, what do you borrow? We usually borrow things like loans, we can have debts. So these are the probable answers over here. So let's have a look and let's try and understand, like, what could be a possible answer here. It says as it reduces the dash that will be waiting to be paid off. Debt, there you go. This is one of the answer options we already identified. The debt that will be waiting to be paid off after graduation. How many hours students are currently working each week during term time is not really certain. Some institutions advise that students should not work more than 10 hours a week, and there are others that set a higher recommended dash of 15 hours a week. So students should not work more than 15 hours a week. So the maximum, what are the words that can go with maximum? Probably we can say like a higher recommended boundary, limit, things like that. Okay, so in this case, let's have a look and let's try and understand what would be the right answer. Higher recommended dash, can't say mounting, can't say fixed. No, limit is the best one of 15 hours a week. There is no doubt that some students dash even 15 hours a week. Okay, if you really can't guess, straight away click on it. Students exceed, beyond or over. No, you always go beyond. So go is missing. Over would not sit in, doesn't sound correct. So it's either exceeds or exceed. I'll go with the word exceed because the word students is already given in the plural form over here. So this cannot be like an S over here. So that would not make sense, right? So hope that this is the right answer. Let's have a look. Okay, and let's confirm and see whether this is the right way to do it or not. There you go. So this is how you should start doing your collocations. I hope this explanation helps. Good luck.